Hello guys, it's Headless Man here. Today in Nerd Science we will build a new electric skateboard. I think it can hold up to 35 kgs. If you input more voltage and make it stronger, it can do more so. We'll do this by using 3D printed gears and L brackets. You can buy these L brackets with these motors itself. The motors is in the link in the description. This all came from Logo.in. 3D printer I have an Ender 3 which I use. So let's hop right in. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 motors. Let's look at this math here. So there are 4 motors with each 2 kg centimeter of torque. So that's 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 8 kg centimeter. So you now this wheel radius is 3 centimeter. So you have to divide the 8 divided by 3 because this radius you have to divide, I guess. So it comes around, doing some mental maths here, it comes around, wait, let me grab my handy dandy calculator. Where did I keep it? Here. So here I have my calculator. So let's see. It's 8. Let me first turn it on. It's on. So you do 8 divided by 3, which comes 2.66. So let me remove this cover. So 8 divided by 3 is 2.66. Damn it. Oh, okay, it's 2.66. So this motor should go 2.6 kg per centimeter. So that we don't want. We don't want any 2 kg people sitting on you. It's not 2 kg. Well, you have to multiply it by the gravity, which is 2.6. Wait, 2.66 into. Let me wait a minute. 2.6 into 9.81, which is 25 kgs, 25.5 kgs. Like you don't want to move a toddler with it. So as you can see here I have kept in gear ratio of 1:5. That does what I will show you. I will show you what it does. The gear ratio I will explain in later videos how gear works. Yes, I have some helical gear. Some engineer might or some teenager, anyone can understand the gear ratio. So if this is 1 and this is 1.5, you just divide this gear number of gears per over this. So you get 1 is to 1.5. This is 30, this is 45. So 1 is to 1.5. So here torque multiplies. But if you rotate this, the torque is, you have to input more torque and this spins faster. That's how torque works. So 1.5, you multiply its torque, which is 25 kgs, 25 kgs by 1.5. So you just simply multiply by 1.5, which is 36 kgs. That's this. Motors are 12 volt each. So you don't have to connect in series. You just have to connect in parallel. That's what I have done here. This mess is all collected in parallel. That means this negative and this negative are connected. But here what the catch is, this have to spin this way so that the motor can spin this way to move forward. But here, this have to spin this way to make it, then it will spin like that. So these two should be oppositely rotated. So you connect this negative to this negative to this positive, and this positive to this negative. Then you have to bring those two wires and connect them in parallel so that these positive will connect to an individual positive with this positive, then this negative, negative. So doing that, you will end up with two wires, which are one is, I guess, the thinner one is positive and the smaller one is negative. So here I have my handy dandy power supply. I'll input 15 volts into it because 12 volts it will only supply 36 kgs. But if you want to kill a beast like me with his gluten body, you need more torque. So instead of making more and reducing his speed, this gear issue reduces its speed. So this gear motor link is in the description. So what I have done, increase the voltage. What it does is this voltage, it just speeds up the motor, increases the torque because Ohm's law voltage equals to I into R. So you just connect these two, then the motor should run faster with more torque. With about 18 volts, each motor should output about 3 kg centimeter. And with this gear ratio and dividing by 3 and multiplying it by 10, you will get about 60 kgs. So when you just touch these two wires, it should spin. So that's the principle. The link is in the description. You can buy it freely. Okay, we are back, guys. So this here we can see that. Wait, let me show you. There are some holes, like you can see in this video. Here, yeah. You can see there are holes here. The front side also there are holes. So I model this gear so that it fits perfectly in those holes in the front, because in the back the motor can't reach the wheel. So sometimes it's all a push fit, but I have put these are helical gears, so you can put them in any angle as you want. It spins it because it is angle. It comes forward, so you can apply some super glue to make it all tight. So if I use my hands to move this, I can't move it because you need about 40 kgs in 60 by 3, 20 kgs of force to move it. I am very weak, so I can't move it. Well, I can try. Yeah, that's it I can do. So, lot of talk here. You can use some switch here. There's a switch which, if you press with your foot, it turns on. So for this, I usually tested it with my DIY power supply. Watch it and come to this video. As you can see, it spins very nicely. What happened? Yeah, because of the connection is very loose. See, a lot of amp is going through. That means somewhere it is jammed up. It's where it is jammed up. Yeah. Like, so sometimes it gets jammed up because that's what you get in this sort of things. Now it spins very perfectly. So I will say you put it in 24 volts. It should get so nicely. If you are 70 kgs, then also it can move you. Make sure the condition, you have to choose the right motor for this. I have used this tiny little motor with a gearbox. I bought it from link in the description. That's easy. So You can even print it with this in home. You can order some gears online, like 45 spurs and 30 spurs, glue it to your wheel or do something. So from that, you can easily build this electric skateboard. Even you can use it for making robots also. Robots. So that's easy. So comment down below what mod should I put in here, and yeah, you can do some awesome cool things with this. Now I don't have an 18-volt battery, but soon I will publish a video showing its feature and what all the mods you can put in. Thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry it has been long. Thank you for being with me. If you like this video, hit the like. It should turn blue. Hit the subscribe button and share this video to everyone else to know how to build their own electric skateboard. In the next video, I will talk about some maths, other things. Thank you guys. Bye.